Hello. So this video will cover some heavy topics like the title, and to keep privacy in case if she ever watches this, we're gonna call my abuser, I guess, Apple, because saying her name doesn't really make me feel the best. And also that genuinely I don't want to get screwed over again if somehow someday she sees this again. So yeah, if you're not in a comfortable space to watch this, please go take care of yourself. I have many videos that you could go watch, and and if you're going through something like this, please go talk to someone. Don't do what I did and just hold it down for like 6 years. It doesn't do good things to you. So just best of luck to everyone who watches this video, and enough of an intro. Let's actually just get into it. So back a while ago when I was 7 or 6 years old, I used to live with my mother. And my mother had many boyfriends, but she had one specifically named Dave. Now, all of the boyfriends she had, Dave, I figured, was one of the best. He wouldn't abuse or overdose or overdrink like her other boyfriends. And he also had 2 daughters, which we played a lot with. So he was pretty nice. The one problem though, Dave had a best friend, which I forget his name, so we'll call him Orange. And Orange had a daughter named, as you know, Apple. And Apple was a very troubled kid. She would act out a lot, yell, and she had a habit of watching adult content, which you can already know and imagine what you think I'm talking about. So you can already imagine that Dave convinced my mom to let his friend Apple live with us since they were going through a hard time with money, and we had a lot of extra rooms in our house because Dave was extremely rich. And my mother was okay with it. I mean, she's always either out of the house or sleeping, so it wouldn't be really much of a bother to her. So the time comes where Orange brings him and his daughter in, and having a new girl in the house was super fun. I mean, another friend to play with, that sounds amazing. So me, Dave's 2 daughters, and Apple were like an inseparable friend group. And Apple was really nice at first. I mean, she would let me play with her toys, we would read scary stories together, and I feel like I liked her most out of all the other girls. Until one night, me and Dave's 2 daughters and were up watching animations like Piggy or Warrior Cats, you know, the usual. And Apple wanted me to come with her to this blocked off area in the basement. And this is how it looked. So there was a bunch of toy sections. It was like a playground with a bunch of toys. And then we have like the generator room, and then we have this bed. It was like a spare bed, so to block out like a lot of the noise and to make it like actual be able to sleep in, there was like black sheets covering it, but there was like a little entrance that you could enter the bed and get out of the bed from. So it was like a closed off little room with a TV in it. And Apple told me to follow her into the closed off entrance. And I'm like, sure, whatever. I trust Apple. So I follow her into the bedroom, if you can even call it that. And she begins talking about very adultish things. Like, it wasn't like anything like inappropriate, but it was like kissing, boys, blah blah blah. Something that's kind of weird for a 6 or 7-year-old to say. But, I mean, I just went along with it, because what else are we supposed to talk about? And then Apple got very touchy if you could say. Like, she was touching my leg, then my thigh, and I could say that I felt uncomfortable. I mean, I trusted her, but it was kind of weird for her being all of a sudden so touchy. And I can't remember a lot of it. I don't really want to remember a lot of it. But at one point, I know my pants were down. And my face was being covered with a pillow. And you could imagine the rest. After that, it was very weird hanging out with her. Like, I still wanted to be her friend, but I always felt so uncomfy being around her. And it didn't stop there. Dave's 2 daughters knew about this, but they didn't know any better. And they thought it was a normal thing too. So, when we all hang out in the basement, they would put me and Apple under a black cover and tell us to have sex. So, for my final message, and take this as an outro, if you're someone who is struggling with something similar, please don't keep it down like I did. Go talk to someone. That's basically it. Thanks for watching.